In a scene that has both captivated the public and ignited a wave of speculation, Princess Anne was recently seen leaving Buckingham Palace with a somber expression, her usually stoic demeanor giving way to a glimpse of uncharacteristic emotion. Her departure came shortly after what insiders have described as a final pointed warning to her brother, King Charles III, and his wife, Queen Camilla. This dramatic episode has brought the royal family's internal tensions into the spotlight, raising pressing questions about the monarchy's future under Charles's reign and the shifting dynamics within the House of Windsor. The timing of Anne's bold move is significant, as it followed the royal family's Christmas celebrations, a period traditionally associated with unity, reflection, and shared values. However, in recent years, this time of togetherness has been increasingly overshadowed by underlying discord and unresolved grievances. This year, the festive season became a flashpoint for long-simmering tensions, culminating in what sources describe as a deeply emotional and consequential confrontation. Known for her unwavering dedication to duty and her unflinching support for the monarchy's traditions, Princess Anne reportedly delivered a stern admonition to King Charles during the family's Christmas gathering. Her concerns, according to insiders, were both profound and deeply personal. At the heart of the matter was what Anne perceives as a troubling shift in the monarchy's focus and public image, a shift she believes jeopardizes its foundational principles. A defender of tradition in a time of change. Princess Anne's grievances center on Queen Camilla, whose actions have reportedly upset the delicate balance of power and unity within the royal family. Camilla has been accused of attempting to elevate members of her own family to prominent roles within the monarchy, a move that Anne views as both inappropriate and dangerous. These alleged efforts have sparked considerable discord within the royal household, exacerbating tensions that had already been simmering for months. For Anne, a staunch defender of the monarchy's traditional values, such actions represent a direct threat to the institution's integrity. The monarchy is not about personal ambition or individual advancement, a close confidant of and reportedly remarked. It's about preserving an institution that exists to serve the people. This principle lies at the core of Anne's identity and her role within the royal family. Her discontent with Camilla's influence is not simply a matter of personal rivalry, but a reflection of her deep-seated belief in the monarchy's mission. And has always been a figure of stability and continuity, a royal who embodies the ethos of service above self. To see these values, in her view, undermined by favoritism and personal ambition has been deeply troubling for her. As the tensions escalated, insiders noted that Anne's sense of duty and her belief in the monarchy's purpose became increasingly at odds with the actions of her brother, Charles, and his wife. Her frustration was not only with Camilla's apparent attempts to consolidate power within her own family, but also with what Anne perceived as Charles's growing willingness to prioritize personal loyalty over the principles of duty and impartial service that the monarchy was built upon. A festive gathering turns into a confrontation. The seeds of the current rift were sown during the Christmas festivities at Sandringham, a setting that has traditionally been a symbol of royal unity. This year, however, the gathering was anything but harmonious. Sources close to the royal family describe a tense atmosphere, with underlying frustrations bubbling just beneath the surface. It was during this time that Anne reportedly confronted Charles and Camilla, expressing her concerns in no uncertain terms. Her warning was both direct and heartfelt, emphasizing the risks of allowing personal relationships to overshadow the monarchy's core mission of duty and impartial service. Anne's position was clear: the monarchy must remain an institution above personal allegiances and family dynamics. If we let this institution be driven by personal relationships, we risk losing everything that makes it special, she is said to have remarked during the confrontation. Her words, while blunt, were not simply a critique but a call to action, a plea for her brother to return to the values that have sustained the monarchy for centuries. The confrontation, though conducted behind closed doors, has become the subject of widespread speculation. Insiders suggest that Anne's words were not taken lightly, but they were also not entirely heeded. For Anne, this lack of response was deeply disappointing, and it reinforced her growing sense of disillusionment with her brother's leadership. a public declaration that cemented Anne's discontent. The tensions reached a new peak during King Charles's Christmas address, a moment traditionally used to reflect on the values and responsibilities of the monarchy. This year, however, the address took on a different tone. In a deliberate and highly public statement, Charles referred to Camilla as Queen rather than Queen Consort. While seemingly a minor change in title, the implications of this declaration were profound. For Anne, it represented a clear shift in Charles's priorities, a move away from the monarchy's traditional values and toward a more personalized vision of leadership. This perceived dismissal of Anne's concerns was a turning point for her, solidifying her belief that her brother's reign was moving in a direction she could not support. The address was met with mixed reactions from the public, but for Anne, it was the final straw. Shortly afterward, she made the decision to leave Buckingham Palace, a move that, while outwardly understated, carried significant symbolic weight. Her departure was a silent but powerful statement of her dissatisfaction and her unwillingness to condone what she views as a dangerous departure from royal tradition. For Anne, leaving Buckingham Palace was not just a physical departure, it was a symbolic act that reflected her growing disillusionment with the monarchy's current trajectory. It was a stark message to both her family and the public that she could no longer support the changes that she believed threatened the very essence of the monarchy. The implications of Anne's departure. Princess Anne's decision to step back from the heart of royal affairs has far-reaching implications for the British monarchy. As one of the most respected members of the royal family, her actions are not taken lightly by either the public or the institution itself. Anne's withdrawal signals a deep rift within the family, one that cannot be easily ignored or dismissed. More importantly, it highlights a growing divide over the monarchy's future direction and the challenges it faces in maintaining public trust. For many, Anne's stance serves as a reminder of the monarchy's fragile balance between tradition and modernization. In an era where public scrutiny is more intense than ever, the institution must navigate the delicate interplay between preserving its heritage and adapting to the demands of contemporary society. Anne's actions also underscore the importance of integrity and principle in an institution that has stood as a symbol of stability for centuries. Her decision to distance herself from royal activities is not a rejection of the monarchy itself, but a profound commitment to its enduring values. A turning point in royal history. As the world watches, Princess Anne's departure from Buckingham Palace may well be remembered as a turning point in the history of the British monarchy. Her silent but resolute actions have forced both the family and the public to confront difficult questions about the institution's role and relevance in the modern world. Anne's unwavering dedication to the principles of duty and service continues to resonate, even as she steps back from the spotlight. Her courage in standing up for what she believes in serves as a powerful reminder of the values that have defined the monarchy for generations. While the road ahead remains uncertain, one thing is clear: Princess Anne's influence will continue to shape the narrative of the British monarchy. Her actions have set the stage for a new chapter in royal history, one that will undoubtedly be marked by both challenges and opportunities. In the eyes of the nation and the world, Anne's principled stand is a testament to the enduring strength of the monarchy and the importance of preserving its integrity in an ever-changing landscape.